Hi friends, welcome to Scribbles from Emily. I'm Emily, and today I have just a mini little winter thrift haul to show you guys. I do go thrifting a lot, but I don't always buy stuff, which I think is good to note. And the fact of the matter is you just have to go a lot to find stuff, and you have to be okay with going and looking and not buying anything. Because the goal of thrifting is not to bring in a bunch of crap that we don't really need. We still want to be intentional about what we're bringing into our home, make sure they're things that really serve us and that we can use and provide real value and not just our good deals. So this thrift haul is a little bit smaller because I didn't really need a lot of things this winter when I was thrifting, but the things that I did want to find, I had a lot of success with. So let's get into it. First up, I bought this, that's gonna be annoying. I bought a white sweater, which I turned into stockings. So you've probably seen these if you watched this one was in my Pottery Barn recreations video from a thrift store sweater. And this one was in my Anthropology video from the same sweater. So you can see it's got like this pattern on the other side. You know, it was a cute sweater to begin with, but I knew I wanted to make these sweater stockings, and it was exactly what I needed. I got that at the Salvation Army for like $3 maybe, and it was exactly the color and the like chunky knit pattern that I wanted, and it was perfect. Then also at Salvation Army in that same trip to the thrift store, I picked up this scarf. I think this is a handmade scarf. It's made with this nice chunky black and white yarn. I love the fringe. I use this as a table runner. My original plan was to pick up some chunky scarves to use to make some more stockings. I wanted to do some black and white kind of modern looking stockings for a video that didn't end up actually happening this year. When I got this scarf, I ended up liking it too much to want to cut it up. And I think it was nice to add some chunky texture on our dining room table and just a little bit of pattern and coziness. So I could also see myself someday down the road turning this into a pillow. Then speaking of scarves, I also bought this blanket scarf at Salvation Army. It's quite large. As you can see, it has this lovely black and white pattern and texture, and my original thought was this was to turn it into stockings too, but then I kind of fell in love with it, so decided just to keep it, which I totally would just wear it as a scarf. But this year around Christmas, I just used it as a throw blanket on our couch to add a little bit of texture and bring in more of the black and white that I was trying to bring in with our Christmas decor this year. I really love that. Thrift stores are a great place to buy scarves in the winter. There's so many. I mean, they were just every color and pattern imaginable, but you can pick up some really cute plaid ones that would also make great pillows or table runners or stockings. There's a lot of possibilities if you're looking for some cute fabric to do a little bit of DIY. Then one thing that I needed to find this winter were some snow pants for the boys. So Edison has his snow pants with him at school right now, but these are the snow pants I got for Bennett. I got these at the consignment store, and they are 18 months size. They're super cute. I want to say these were probably like $7. Edison's were probably $7 or $8 too, which is a lot cheaper than buying snow pants new. So I was quite happy to find these. So I got those, and then a couple surprise items. I picked up this shirt at the consignment store. Hope you can see that. Well, it has these puff sleeves and kind of like this dropped shoulder cropped shape, which isn't because of the short sleeves, it's not awesome for winter, but I think once it warms up a little bit, I will definitely wear it. I wasn't like a huge fan of the green color because I just don't have any green and don't usually wear green, but once I tried it on, I just fell in love with these puff sleeves. So if I find that I'm not wearing this, it is by the brand Green Envelope, and it's made in the USA. But if I find that I'm not actually getting much wear out of this, I will list it in my Poshmark store, which I will link to down below so you can go check that out. And if you were interested in buying it from me, let me know. Then this was the big surprise. I found this dress. It is like rose gold sequins. It is brand new with the tag on. The brand is Bisou. I'm not good at French. And it is just gorgeous. And it fit. And I was like, when am I ever gonna wear this to? And I had a fancy Christmas party to go to, so I thought, well, maybe. But then I decided against it for the fancy Christmas party because it is so low cut. But it was just such a special dress. I really couldn't leave it there, so I had to take it home with me. And I'm still debating with myself on whether I should keep it for some kind of special fancy date with Brian, Valentine's Day, I don't know. Or if I should list it in my Poshmark store. We shall see. So pretty on. I will, but it's got this low cut back. It's fully lined. It is a fantastic dress. And I paid $25 for it. And I'm sure originally it would cost a whole lot more. It is a size 4. This was a super exciting find. Honestly, it just makes me happy to see it hanging up in my closet. So I'm not sure if I can part with it. If I do end up listing it, it will also be in my Poshmark store, which the link is below. So I made one other quick trip to the thrift store and I found these coats. So there were 2 wool coats that I really liked. One was newer and one was actually vintage. And I just loved this camel color. The newer coat was about $4 and the vintage one was $3. And I just loved this detail on the shoulder. So I decided to pick that up and then a couple of other picture frames. And I'm super happy with how my little shelf corner here turned out. Those are all my thrifting. No, that's not all. Then my last item, which I will insert some pictures, is this coffee table. This is a Lane coffee table I found at the Salvation Army. It was $20. As soon as I saw it, I ran over to it and ripped the tag off so nobody else could buy it. I knew I had to have it because right away I recognized it was Midcentury Modern. I recognized seeing this dovetail pattern before, but I hadn't done any research at that point. Fully restored, this table can go for $300 easily. This one had been glued together with hot glue, which was awesome. So we ended up retaking it all apart. Brian did. He retook it all apart and fastened it together again properly with actual wood glue. It's super sturdy now. I definitely want to give it a little bit more TLC and refinish it, but also kind of at this stage in life with the little kids who love climbing on it, I might wait to do that for some time. Regardless, it fits our couch perfectly. The shape of it was the perfect size. I was really taking a risk when I bought it because I wasn't sure if it was going to be too big. It's perfect size, perfect height for our couch, exactly what I needed and was looking for. And I love the Midcentury Modern look. That was my most exciting find for sure this winter. Let me know what your favorite item was of what I found. Also, I would love to hear from you about your favorite thrifting finds if you've been thrift shopping this winter and what scores you've found. Also, if you have any questions about thrifting in general that you'd like me to answer, I would love to do that too. So go ahead and leave a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time.